Welcome. This is Crime Queen, and if you're joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we get excited about love. This is where we ignite that which dwells from within us, that which comes alive, makes us smile, makes us laugh. Hence, we say the crimson light is life. So, the crimson light is our journey to actualizing self love. We are having fun now. We're familiarizing ourselves, our features, to actualizing self love. This is what we are doing here now. We are wanting to know what representation has our features got to do with sacrifice. Was there a direct connection? Was the sacrifice or stages of the sacrifice, was it done in a way that we could relate directly to what was happening or the story that we have been told or taught? Was the blood, for instance, when Christ had the Last Supper, was that really a way of getting right through to us, to touch us, knowing that what it's like to bleed? When he says, "Eat of my flesh with the bread and drink of my blood with the wine," and we know what it's like to bleed. If we have a little cut, oh my, don't we scream? So, was there something in that event, that story we have been taught, to really have an imprint within us, in our psyche? Can we ever get away from it? I don't really think so. And so, because of that reason, I am believing that it is perhaps more beneficial that we understand how these elements, or the crux of this story, how it resonates with us. How do we understand it? Do we run away from wanting to understand, or are we walking towards seeking a deeper understanding? Okay, well, these are things we are exploring. We think if we go through this kindergarten stage now, for instance, like children, we teach them about their hands, their fingers. This is your fingers, and they repeat after us: fingers, nose, and we do this, and mouth, and we do this. So I am thinking perhaps even as adults now, to make sense of the sacrifice, this is what we need to re-establish with ourselves. But I believe the key, like in number five holds the key to unlocking through numerology the answers that we seek. Now, I just had this inkling um, to do a presentation, well, just to explore the word numerology before I move on to exploring the other parts of our features. Our features, like in, I have done head, ears, and perhaps every aspect of the head already. I don't think I have really missed any of the senses as such. Okay, of course, there are the cheeks and things like that I haven't done, but we will do that. Okay, so let's look at numerology. Yes, because that's what we are doing. Numerology. Okay, GY. So this is 5345. Let's write 96367. We have, well, it's already telling us from here the GY that we are exploring, or gypsy journey with that. GY, GPY. So we are exploring, going through numbers. The number 7. It's already showing us that it's taken us to number 7, which is what we are going to number 7, 6 days of creation, 7 days of the week. Now we know 7 is really a sacred number. Now let's not go too much into 7, because I'm going to do other presentation on each number, really. And exploring the 7 oceans, the 7 wonders, and all of those sevens. Okay, yes, but here we have not escaped the number 9 here at all, and it seemed to be it seemed to be in the middle. It'd be interesting to see that. Now let's look at that. Let's look at that. That is interesting. Here we see the numbers really go, oh, okay, we have number 3, because 3 is that freedom number. 3 is like that worm. I call it that worm or wave. It's a W anyway, worm or wave, that seems to just go along. It travels to any place invisible. You don't see it. It goes in holes. That's what worms do. That's what waves do. We don't see it. Okay, but we have two threes. Okay, so let's do it like this now. This is 8. In fact, there is another way of doing the numerical values that I really enjoy, and I'm going to explore this later. But I like to look at the first letter and the last letter, because there's something about the beginning and the end. So here we have 5 and here we have 7. 7 and 5 is 12. Now 12 is very, again, talking about sacrifice. 12 12 zodiac signs, but we have 12 months of the year, but 12 disciples. But that 12 is there, and 1 and 2, or 2 and 1 is 3. And here we have that 3. So we can see how 12 has transpired in the lesser number of 3 in numerology. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that delicious? Okay, so we'll do that at another time, but yes, let's I want to highlight this because I am believing it is the center number, the only 9 here. I am believing it is. Let's look at that. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's not. Okay. So I was really relishing in that idea. So 8 and 9, that's 17. So we have 17 here. 17. Okay, that is 8. And we'll just bring that 9 here to make it easier to count. Okay, so there is 9. 6 and 3, 9. And 6 and 7 is 13. So let's do 9. Okay, 9 and 13 is 22. 22 and 7 is 29. 29 and 7 is 36. So I will check that again just to ensure that we are doing this correctly. So let's do it this way. 3 and 7, that's 10. It just works easier for me that way. And that is 10. That would be 13. So that would be 23, and 6 is 29. Okay, I don't remember what I said before, but it's 29. All right, so 2 and 9 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. So we have 2 plus 9, that's 11. So we have 19. This is 19. And yes, 19. So because we have counted this. So 8 and 9 is 17. 8 and 8, 16, and 1, 17. 18, 19. That's correct. So numerology is 19. Now isn't that interesting? Isn't that really interesting? Because it's really saying it's from numbers from 1 to 9. Wow. Wow. I find that very exciting. So numerology is really 10. That's the purity of it. So it's really 1 to 9, numbers 1 to 9. It gives the characteristics of what it is. It takes us from 1 to 9 the whole way, and then it is 10, showing that characteristic. Wow. And so I just thought I would do this. That is lovely. Yes, numerology. So I'm going to leave this presentation by itself, because then that would really help to give us that confidence that we are on the right path with that instrument of numerology. It is so plain that it's giving us that explicit nature of itself. So I think that is really wonderful. Okay, and while I'm here, this is really to say, reminding ourselves to open our third eye. Of course, if you're new to this channel, this is what we work with. This is okay, she's opened her third eye, she's gone up to the heavens, up into a new dimension. This is really amazing. Okay, but this is a template we work with, and here we have arrange some of these letters in this still in their numerical value, but jazz, bucket, luck, development, new, folks, Gypsy Journey, and Headquarters and Inland Revenue. That's how we term them so that we can remember, you know. And of course, this is what has happened. We learn through stories, hence the story of sacrifice. And so we have been blessed, if you like. I am using the word blessed, but we have had, we are that field that had those seeds were planted within us to be able to birth the same characteristics of storytelling in this case. So hence numerology. I thank you for watching this. I hope you have enjoyed this. Of course, it has really given me increased confidence to continue this mission of exploring numerology. And of course, I just love it. I just love it. I find it quite delicious, really. So thank you. Okay, so if you like this presentation, click the like button and share, because this is how we do it. We share to actualizing self-worth love. In the meantime, stay blissful, be filled, and stay bright, actualizing self-worth love and stay ignited. Thank you. Namaste. And spill over with love.